Sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Here's Achane. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Back to throw. Rolling right. We'll get this into the hands of De'Von Achane. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? They'll run with Achane. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
6 yards.
So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This from 30 yards out. His kick is perfect. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
On 2, ready? Gun. Cut. Right 80. Cut.
Now Brown. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
It's now second and 6 at the 46-yard line.
It is second and 6.
Here we go. 11.
A carry here for Brown. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Thomas Robinson, the man to bring him down. Third down, they need 5.
Here we go. Right 80. 11. 11 mighty. 11. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. It'll be a pickup of 10. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings us
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Higgins sent in motion.
Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. That's Jack Jones in on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 2.
3rd and 7.
11. Here we go. 11 MT. 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Bengals. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The PAT up and good. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Ready? 60 ball check. 6. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Achek. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll toss it here to Achek. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's done it again. Back-to-back good runs. 19 this time. And another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
18, Rattler, 18.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome. This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So Wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
On the run to the right. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
On 2, ready?
Here's Brown. Big hole to the 30. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he is gone. 84 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Now, the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to H.N. running left. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bengals' 26-yard line.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Let's go. Cougar 19. 18. Rattler 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This is intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder to their position.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. They bring Chase in motion. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd and 10.
11.
And it's 3rd down.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 11 top. Can. Stop. 12. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
I'm one, ready? Here we go. 180. Eleven.
They'll run here with Brown. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
11.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to this. Sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Bengals going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Dragon 60. Drag Panther 11. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's to Gray, open on the left side. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
That's complete. It's Waddle. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Mighty! 11 mighty! Here we go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Play action now. It's Burrow. Moving to his right. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 42 yards.
On one, right?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Start. 180. Race hard. Start.
Now a toss play, running left. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. Start.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Throw on the run is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the Dolphins.
Here comes second and 4.
Here we go. 180. What is that? 11, 11. Start.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face third and 2.
Start. 180.
Now, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And the Bengals going to be set up with first and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
From the 1 yard line, first down and goal.
11, Tom. 12. Start.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Tag. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob.
To the air now on first and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 33 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Set. 70 Lions. Hey, smash. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hurt. Street. Chap. Check. Ready, ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Back to the air once more on second down. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Dolphins. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Dolphins 10. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Stop.
His drive will start on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Right it.
Up the middle they go. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here we go. 11. Right 8. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
And in motion is Ingram.
Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
And in motion is Ingram.
Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
12. 12. 180. Hot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. 11. 12. 12. 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Here we go.
The Bengals first down.
Right 80. Right in touch. 12, 12, 12.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Stop.
On first down, Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Man in motion is Ingram.
Stop.
He'll run it on the inside handoff. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. He'll try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
11, 11. 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The score, Bengals 31, Dolphins 17. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Let's get set. Big 13. Big 13. 11, 11, 11.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. Right up.
And in motion is Ingram.
Back.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. They find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey,
Here we go.
we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Done. 12. Right 80. Done.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. 11. Right 80. 11 mighty. 12. 11. 12. 11 MT. Don.
To throw is Burrow. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou.
After playing pretty well the first 3 quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the fourth quarter they've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for their lives.
Mustang, here we go. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though.
10 at the 48-yard line.
65 catch, 65.
Back to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Panther 11, not Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket and taking off. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates.
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Miami. That is first touchdown this year.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
On 2.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's get set.
Higgins sent in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Gun. Start. 11 MT. 11 MT. Start.
Now, Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
6-yard line.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Red. 19 target.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Catch made there by Waddle.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
At the 43-yard line.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw yet again. That went out wide to A-Train. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to the air one more time. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So I actually think this is one of those where he was a little bit too unselfish. He's trying to fit that ball in a tight window and maintain his ability as a passer. And I think if he turns himself into a runner and activates his legs, he probably picks up that first down if he calls his own number.
On the jump.
They come to the line for this one. Third down, needing 3.
Here we go. Stack. Cowboy 80. 19 Lion.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games, and that third down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces 4th and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this 4th down try.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen.